Okay, so my name is Alcino Cunha. I'm an associate professor now at the University of Minho in Portugal. I'm also a researcher at a big engineer research institute, which is called INESC TEC, which is in Porto. So I gave both a workshop and a talk. So my talk was about trying to convince people that formal methods nowadays are already simple enough for people to actually use them in non-critical software, so in the development of everyday software. So I briefly presented two very popular formal methods nowadays, at least in academia, which one is TLA plus and the other one is Alloy. And then I also did a small workshop presenting Alloy with a bit more detail. Alloy is the topic of my research, so it's closer to my heart, so that's why I did the workshop on that. Actually, maybe not that different, the presentation. So the one I listened to, some of them were also from academics so far, so they're actually quite similar. So what I see is that there's more effort for making the message simpler for people to understand, so that you can explain what you do to people that are not academics, they work in industry. I think that is very noticeable. But for me, the main difference was actually the enthusiasm with which people received my own presentation. So I had many people already come after the workshop and after the talk and talking to me about ideas for using the stuff that we present. And so, yeah, I think this is a bit more different from the typical conference that I go, where we tend to discuss the technical issues or the contributions. And here is more like from a user perspective, right? And I just want... And it's very, very rewarding. So I recommend all academics to come to these kind of events and try to present their research to industry. I think is very gratifying. Yeah, I think it's, again, from an academic perspective, like I said, it's very important because it's an excellent way for us to reach industry, right? So, yeah, and I think we need to attend more this kind of events because we are closed in our research bubble. And yeah, and I think this is extremely important for us to get out of this bubble and connect to the industry. So yeah, that's, I think, the main difference. The tendency is the difference, but it's a kind of event that is very important, and I think maybe we should have more of these events. I don't know. I will, at least personally, I will try to go to more of these to try to publicize my stuff